Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Commodores will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the first sack of the day. But I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back and they get after quarterbacks.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Touchdown, Vandy. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And it's blocked. Now he can return this. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Quick release on the RPO.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking for room, it's John. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end now in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Kendricks.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'll run play action. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Commodores.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Starling. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the tailback. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Finding open areas. Tackled there by the defense. The The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Runs through a tackle. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown Doors! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Line is set on third down. They'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McNabb. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Starling. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The play action fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got a man.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Kendricks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Caught. He gets it down to the 28-yard line, not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Kendricks. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Kendricks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw on third. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught over the middle. It's Kendricks. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking deep. On target over the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and still on his feet. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McNabb. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Connection to the right. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. To the air on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Vandy. And the stomping has commenced. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Rushes on him. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man in the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it set up on the outside. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Back to the ground with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kendricks. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Safe completion on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Turning it on! And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Watt. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Watt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Just keeps slinging it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's McNabb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Shakes off the defender. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Touchdown Doors! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 1 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Good enough.
Finds his big tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Wants to throw on third down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McNabb. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.